Hello! Happy Saturday, or Sunday! Hi everyone, hello, how are you doing? Happy Sunday! I see Homer and Garfield in the chat. Hi! I hope you all are doing well. I'm doing pretty well. I am. And Yui! Hi Yui, hello! I hope that you all are doing well. I'm doing pretty well. My computer, not doing pretty well at the moment. It is, the fan's pretty loud at the moment, so I was trying to figure out how to fix it, so if you guys don't mind, like, a little bit louder than normal humming from it, because you can normally hear it anyways, then I hope you guys don't mind too much. I'm probably gonna be shouting over anything anyway, because we are playing more Alice, and as you guys know, this game loves me. Yeah, anyways, what? Already? Hey, hi! Hello! Oh shoot, I forgot to turn up my sound alerts. Oh no! Hello! How's everyone doing? You just reminded me, I totally forgot to open up my,
What conspiracies are we cooking
my
on the
thingamajig.
menu
Might turn up the volume for my sound alerts. Hi, Winnie. Oh my gosh, hello. How are you doing? I saw that you were streaming earlier. It's you were streaming Minecraft, right? How was that going? We literally just started. We are 7 minutes in stream. And then also, Lustrous Luffy or Luffy, love the name. Thank you so much for the follow. I definitely appreciate it. You made a big hole in the ground, Fantastic. Give me a second to, I'll do it when I change the screen. Anyways, thank you for everyone here who is here, with the Winnie raid. Winnie accidentally witnessed me.
Nice weather. What conspiracies are we cooking on the menu today?
Sancho 1512? If you don't mind me just calling you Sancho for short. Thank you so much for the follow. I definitely appreciate it. Winnie, funny enough, had raided me on Friday when I was doing a collab with some friends playing Bigfoot, and we ended up killing a wolf right when they came in and was like, did you guys just kill a wolf? And I was like, oh shit. But I think Winnie, I don't know if you were here for it, but I ended up avenging you at some point because they ended up killing a wolf when I was Bigfoot, and I ended up killing them all right after that. So I hope that avenged the death of the wolf that they ended up killing without me. Heck yeah! But anyways, for those of you that don't know, we are streaming some American McGee's Alice. We are at the tail end, I hope. The only reason I'm saying I hope is because last stream I thought we would finish it, but then we had what was called an underwater level in an early 2000s game, and let me tell you, I got legitimately angry. So this time around, hopefully we don't have an underwater level. If not, if we do, I'm telling you right now, I'm quitting the game. It's so bad. But anyways, yeah, so we're gonna be finishing up American McGee's Alice, which it's been a pain to stream, but it's been a joy to experience. It's one of those, so. Someone read the numbers. I'm now reading through all the chat, and I just realized Sancho said someone read all the numbers. But yeah, I think this is going to be obviously the last stream for the week. I do want to give everyone and the new followers a heads up that I'm going to be I'm not going to be streaming as much next week because I'm going to have some things to do over the weekend, but I hope you guys don't mind. But we are still going to stream some things, and we have the Spooky Spectacles poll to make, which for those of you that don't know or are just joining us, I did a thing in October where basically I did what's called a spooky spectacle, where I just did a one stream game and to get a first impression for it and to just experience different kinds of horror within the genre with like types of media, the types of games that we played. So some of them were continuous ongoing series, and so when November hits, I want to see what the chat likes in terms of the Spooky Spectacles series, so that way they can get, they can vote on which one they would like to see as a series for November. I only did like 4 of them this month because unfortunately I got like violently ill 2 weekends in a row. And so I wasn't able to do as much, but we still got like 3 games that we could do for sure. So the VODs on everything, I think my first one just expired on my Twitch channel, but on my YouTube channel I post all my VODs there for archiving, and so I have a playlist for the Spooky Spectacles, so you guys can take a look, see what you would like, and then once November hits, we'll take a vote. But for now, it's pain. We're getting ready to stream some more Alice. And I just do like a variety of other stuff. I did a live reading of Coraline yesterday, and we ended up finishing the whole book, believe it or not, and that was a joy to read because that was my first time reading it as well. So it was just super fun, super creepy, actually. I've never had a book make me feel unnerved before, but there's quite a few differences between the books and the movie, which I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. Both are great. Book had way more subtle horror imagery in it than I expected, and then when it got towards the end, it was like, whoa! But I loved it, so that is also there, and it seems like a lot of people might want to see more live readings as well, so we'll see what happens there. I think that's about it, and so I think now we should get started on some Alice. So if you guys give me a second to pull up the game here and turn off the music. There we go. And then I'm actually going to turn off my browser to have as few tabs open as possible, because for those of you that don't know, this game is an absolute pain to stream, and so the less tabs I have open, the better. Alright, let me open it up real quick. I'm gonna freak out just for a second. My whole computer's freaking out just for a second. And then also, Yui, I saw your spooky, scary spectacles send shivers down your spine. Wait. Wait! Wait! Why is it showing up on this screen? Hang on. Hello? Hold on. Oh no. Oh no, we're already starting with the scuff. Hang on. Oh no! Oh no! What happened? Oh no! What happened? Oh no. It popped up on the wrong screen. Hang on. Ah, that's not what I want. Oh no. It popped up over every single thing. Hang on, give me a second. No! Hang on. Oh no, this is bad. Hello? Hello? Ah, there we go. Oh my god, we're alive. Phew. Oh no. Let me change. This is all I got right now. Hang on, give me 1 second. Not again, go away, Scuff. Hold on, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. We'll make this work. I swear. I'm a veteran to this game. Hang on. Ha! Okay, there we go. We got it. Yeah, this game is an absolute pain to stream. And so hopefully this is the last stream so we don't have to deal with this anymore because I am tired of it. Love the game, hate everything else. Okay, I think I should have everything open. We should be good to go and let's get started. Don't worry, the music is still loading, I swear. There we go. Whew! Oh, it scared me for a second. Alright, so we are in Queensland, getting ready to battle royale, it says it right down there. We're getting ready to fight the Red Queen, who is, I guess, Alice's, like, main, hang on, is Alice's, like, main inner demon, inner demon, per se, and so now we're in the final boss, but we're in the final area, not the boss itself. But this is Queensland. Lovely place. We have the Eye of the Jabberwock. Oh no. Oh, this is already bad. No, I'm dead. I'm dead! Well, I wasn't expecting that. Oh no! Hang on. It did again. Wait a second. There we go. Whew! We'll get there, I promise. Did that work? Did that work? Did that work? Where's my blade? Ah! Ah! Where's my blade? Hold on, give me a second. I saw Lustrous ask something real quick. Give me 1 second to get these guys real quick. Oh! They're getting each other! Hold on. Ah, there we go. Alright. Whew! That was already off to an interesting start. Of course there has to be sirens right outside my window all of a sudden. If you guys don't know, I live right next to a police station. Have you played Madness Returns? I have not played it yet, but I do own it and was hoping to maybe play it after this game. Because, yeah, I'm sure you know by now, this is the the first game compared to Madness Returns, which is the sequel. So I definitely am planning on playing that next. I have it in my library, and we should be good. But I do have it. Hopefully that game is a little easier than this one, because I'm telling you, some of the mechanics are so wonky in this game, it's not even fair. Ah, no! It's worse. Oh no, Lustrous, don't tell me that. It's so much worse. And Sancho, wow, I've heard of this game. It's old, right? Yeah, this game came out in 2000. It's old. It's definitely your typical early 2000s game, I'll tell you that much. But it's so good. Like, the concept, the visuals, everything... That was on me, I did that. Everything is so good. It's just the mechanics are absolutely horrendous in this game. Oh no. I'm hoping they'll just get each other. I almost just fell again. Ah! No! This is just the same thing that happened in Tunic. It was like I did so well the first, like, once or twice. And now all of a sudden I can't get past the first one. Born 2003. Oh, it's older than me. Sad face. That's not too bad. It's only like 3 years older. That's not terrible. Oh. Ah. I'll get there. I'll get there. Give it a second. Get a second. Alright. You can get the DLC for Madness Returns for PC though, because it comes with the game, but it's locked behind a purchase. You just go into the code and change it a no to a yes. See, from what I had researched, I saw that it was only available for Xbox units when it first came out, when Madness Returns came out in 2011. And so then I heard that they got rid of Madness Returns off of Steam, and then it was like they got rid of it from the platform, and then they no longer wanted to, like, when they brought it back, they no longer had it, like they no longer supported it that way. So that's what I heard at the very least. Because I just bought Madness Returns off of Steam, and when I was looking around for it, I didn't see any option whatsoever for anything like that. I have no health. Well, I have no magic. Uh-oh. I'm trying to talk and play at the same time, and it is very difficult, so give me a second. Leave me alone! No! Leave me alone. How many hits does it take for this guy? How many hits? I don't have any magic. Oh wait, is he stuck? Ha, you're stuck! Do you still have a 3DS? There's a game you'd probably like called Ever Oasis on it, which is Animal Crossing meets Zelda. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I don't want to sound like an absolute, like, I don't know what to sound like. I don't mean to sound terrible, but I've actually never owned a 3DS. I've owned a Nintendo, like a regular DS before, but I never owned like a Nintendo DS. Did you play Spider-Man 2? I have not played Spider-Man 2 yet, no. Let me save real quick, hang on. The way that this has to work when I save it is absolutely abysmal. Give me a second. Ooh, oh, whoa, the music just disappeared entirely. Give me a second to get everything back up and running. Okay, now we should be good. Yeah, this game I have to Control-Alt-Delete just to reopen up all my tabs that have disappeared when I try to save this game. It's absolutely terrible. Ah! I'm dead! Please, just get each other! Oh, I'm glad I saved. The days before autosave. No, this game autosaves, but in between sections, not during the sections. So it's only in between certain sections. How tech has evolved in 23 years. You're gonna make me sound old. What are some of my hobbies? Well, obviously streaming, but then also, I've been taking up archery, which has been very fun. Archery, I recently took it, I had moved recently, and so being able to take it as a hobby has been very fun, because there's a range, like, barely even 20 minutes away from me. So, I very much enjoy that. Oh! No! Hang on. I'm trying to do too many things at once. Ah! I have no magic for this. This isn't fair. Leave me alone. Oh, thank God. I got magic. Bad did barely anything, but that's okay. No! This game is testing my patience already. I used to do archery, gives you a sense of relief, weirdly. Honestly, yeah, it's a good time of the day. I do it every Tuesday, so that's why I don't really stream on Tuesdays, because I gotta make the trek over to do that. But it's very fun. Oh, no! So I thoroughly enjoy it. Ooh, almost fell there. This game is fucking brutal for no reason. No! Why? Take sword fighting. Ooh, that sounds fun. Do you mean, like, when you say sword fighting, are you talking about, like, fencing, or are you talking about, a different kind of sword? I know if you were to say fencing, that it's different than sword fighting, but I'm curious to know, like, what kind of, sword fighting that is. That's really interesting. I've never heard of anyone saying sword fighting, and I mean that in a good way. That sounds awesome. I'm just gonna run. But I've always had an interest in archery, absolutely and always. It's just near me, there was nowhere to really do that wasn't like 40 minutes to an hour away. And so with the recent move, I was like, oh yeah, I've always wanted to take, what the fuck? I've always had an interest in wanting to take archery, and then it was like, this is the perfect opportunity, and the instructor's super nice, and it's overall just a really fun time. That was stupid. Okay, we should be good. Now it should autosave right here. I'm so sorry that took forever to do. Also do choreography from different cultures to see the difference between each of them. That's so cool. I do dancing. Well, I did at some point. I used to do dancing, and but it was mostly like musical choreography. Because I was the theater kid growing up. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I was such a theater kid. The fuck am I going? Where am I going? Not down there. And I used to be able to sing pretty well, but I'm unfortunately... Oh, hang on. I'm unfortunately out of practice, and so I'm not the best at it now, but... So nice of you not to shoot at me! Okay, you shot at me, which is not fair, but... There we go, perfect. What's been your favorite type of choreography so far then? What the fuck? Leave me alone! Let me get on better ground first. Where am I going from here? Can you stop? Can you blow yourself up? Woo! Also, I'm sorry if I'm going into focus mode all of a sudden, so if I don't say much, very sorry ahead of time. We're in focus mode. We're in focus mode, team. We gotta figure out where we're going and what we're doing. Where am I going? Let me go back down here. Whoa. Fencing. And also, yeah, funny enough, a Star Wars one. Star Wars? Star Wars? Oh no, wait. You're not talking about the Star Wars I think you're talking about, are you? Oh no. Am I going the right way if I go here? No, I'm at the beginning! No! Oh crap. I'm lost. Hang on. I'm lost. Where am I going? This is the worst designed castle ever. Hang on. We're right next to organs. This is gross. No! Oh, crap. No! Alice! Alice. Alice. God damn it. Hang on. Okay, once more. Hang on. Give me 1 second. Oops! Ah! There we go. This game is such a pain to stream, I'm telling ya. Movies. The 1999 to 2005 one. Oh, now I'm getting distracted from chat. Hang on. Give me a second. I thought we were still talking about choreography when I asked. And then when you said, funny enough, the Star Wars one, I thought you were talking about the Kinect Star Wars. Oh no. I'm so sorry for assuming. Oh crap, I needed that. Take martial arts. Nice. See, everyone's got such fun hobbies. I think myself included. It's just... Okay, we gotta get into focus mode. I gotta figure out what I'm doing. So give me a second, and then I'll talk to chat later. I just really need to finish this section right here. Alright, focus mode. Jump, Alice, jump! Gosh, you won't jump if you're right next to a wall. Ah. No, that won't work. There we go. Ah, there we go. Okay. God, that's got some trajectory there. Oh! Oh, we're in the red cage! But of what, though? Not you, little gremlins. I might be going a bit overboard with the Jabberwock staff, but it is my comfort weapon. Thank you very much. Alice, Alice, Alice. Oh God, Alice. There goes the head. Oh God, am I turning into the Red Queen? Come on, Alice. I wish there was a way to cancel that giant explosion. I don't really need it. Let me double check and make sure I don't have to go this way. Oh no! Not you! Oh, I hate these things. Oh, this is claustrophobic. Oh, oh. Get back here! Oh, why did that? Oh, you know what? I'm saving here. Hang on. Hang on. I'm saving. Even if it means I have to Control-Alt-Delete like 3 times just to do it. Hang on. There we go. Hello! Bye, have a great time. I quote so many memes, it's not even funny. What? How did I die? Oh no. I didn't even know I died. Have you played Fable? I have not played Fable yet. No, but I have heard of it. No, what? This is why I don't talk to chat during this game. Oh no. What even happened there? Don't move. Hello? This is the actual worst. I think it definitely, in terms of games, I try to find, like, the more silly and stupid games. Not silly and stupid, but also, like, very niche, because I'm making it a goal in mind to try and find, like, hidden gems within the, within all different kinds of genres. So I play a lot of games that a lot of people have probably never heard of before, I want to say. Where am I going? Why does the camera reset every time? What? Stop resetting the camera! Oh my gosh. Oh, this? I'm saving. Hang on. Give me 1 second to get the mouse going here. Gotta Control-Alt-Delete to then open up all my tabs. This would be way less painful if, like, the tabs just didn't minimize all the time. Why are they running around in circles? That was way easier than I was expecting. I thought they were gonna be dropping down like pew pew pew, but like no. It's because they're in here, that's why. Oh my god! Alice, jump! Get it! Holy crap! God, the spades do so much damage compared to the hearts. How? There's so fucking many of them. You think being able to do them one at a time would, like, you know, slow and steady wins the race, but of course that's not the case. Get up, Alice! Oh my god. God. What? He had to get one last hurrah in before. There we go. All right, phew. Can you jump up there, please? God, 2000s games are terrible. Oh, now we're into mega saving, aren't we? Oh, crap. Oh, boy. All right, here we go. Seriously, Alice? You know the weird part is that when she climbs over the edge, the camera used to not be able to reset like that, but now all of a sudden it is, and I don't know how I feel about it. Oh! Another rib cage. All right, there we go. Whew. Phew, so sorry about that. That was painful, I'm aware. Oh, man. Castle Keep.
The queen, my lower incisors for the queen. Where is that wretched creature?
Here goes the cat. I see you guys hidden there. I don't like it. Ooh! Ah! Ho, ho, ho! Oh! Easy! I think. I hope. What is this? I just got jumped by a ward because of a ghost on Minecraft. Oh, gotcha. Are these pictures new? Oh no. Whoops. Hold on, mouse reset. Give me a second. That's me. But where's the Hatter? So that's the Hatter, the Jabberwock, and then one of the Tweedles. Tweedledee or Tweedledum. I gotta tell you, their boss fight was... I had no idea what I was doing in that fight, but oh my gosh, man, that was something.
Only a few find the way. Some don't recognize it when they do. Some don't ever want to.
Give me a sec. Alright, so something tells me we gotta pull this. What's it do? Did you guys see the camera shake? Oh, wait! A clover. Alright, so Tweedledee, the Tweedles are red clover. All I can think of is like, I know I say it like every stream that involves Alice in Wonderland, but all I can think of right now is like the Twisted Wonderland characters. Alright, so that was a red clover. The Jabberwock is a diamond. So we have the clover, the diamond. What's the Mad Hatter gonna be? I'm gonna guess the spade, since, you know, the Red Queen is the Queen of Hearts of all. Queen of Hearts, after all. That's what I was trying to say. Aha! I was right! The spades. Alright, so spade, diamond, clover. Okay. What am I supposed to do now? Do I need to do something? Woo! Almost died there. Fantastic. Oh, okay. That doesn't look right, but okay. Ah, the clover! Okay, I see what's happening here. Hello? Let me in? No. I love Alice in Wonderland. Just so odd seeing a children's story character be brought into a horror world like this. I know, it's very interesting. What? They got me, I'm sorry. How do I... Also, still a better adaptation than Tim Burton's. Oh yeah, I can absolutely agree with that, Blacktails. Also, hello, welcome. Yeah, no, I definitely like this iteration way more. I don't, it's so creative. It still manages to be extremely colorful, but so dark at the same time. I just like the... Aha, there we go. So what was this? The spade? Uh-oh. Yeah, this was the spade, I think. Oh! Did I do it? Did that work? Am I supposed to hit it? Well, it let me out, so I think I did something right. Too bad I can't stand the sequel to this game. I've seen bits and pieces of the sequel, but yeah, I can understand. It looks super pretty though, but I think when I first started, I watched Madness Returns without realizing that it was a sequel to this game. Hello? What am I doing? And I was just so confused more than anything. Give me a second. It won't let me back in there. Do I need to do something back in, like, the main hall? It looks great, but it's so dull. Aw, that's not good to hear. Hold on, let me see what I have to... Can you leave me alone? Well, I'm doing something right if enemies suddenly spawned here, right? You made me waste my magic. I gotta do something. It's pure genius. Like, how do we get a mystical world that is full of happiness and joy and make it interesting? We go, let's make it opposite and add horror. It's amazing. It's really good. The added fact that this is kind of like in her psyche almost is, Oh, I know what I need to do now. Okay, I need to have the mirror against the picture of the door I want to open. Okay, that makes sense. That's a lot of backtracking. Alright, so then we'll get to the clover door then. Okay, sweet. Okay, I know what's going on now. But yeah, the fact that this is kind of like interesting, that it's kind of Alice in an asylum suffering survivor's guilt, is a really interesting spin on how she treats her Wonderland. Absolutely interesting plot. And Madness Returns, I heard, was supposed to have a completely different plot than what we got, but thanks to, unfortunately, due to time constraints because of what EA was asking, they kind of had to cut a lot of things, from what I heard. And then I heard from Alice Asylum, which was supposed to be the third game, which I think was supposed to take place while she was still in the asylum but not ready to recover yet. She was going through, it was supposed to be based off of like the 5 stages of guilt from what I heard, but unfortunately EA never, I took more research into it, and EA wanted to keep the property but also didn't want to continue it because they didn't think it would make money, and so they didn't want to give the title back to American McGee, it sounded like, and so he retired early, and unfortunately we won't get Asylum. But if you look at his VODs of like the progress that they made and ideas that they were coming up with for Asylum, it looks so cool. It looked so interesting, and I would have loved to see it as a game. It's just unfortunate the circumstances that had to happen. So, oh well. Well, at least we have like a cool kind of art book kind of way in terms of the archived VODs of what was going on with it. Absolutely love it. Also, Blacktails, I'm so sorry. I'm just now seeing what you were saying here. Oh. Hold on, the mouse freaked out again. Give me 1 second here. Boop. Hello, game. Thank you. All right, sorry about that. Blacktail said repetitive combat, recycled enemies, and uninspired level design. It's amazing. I suspect they designed really small levels and realized they had not enough content, and instead of reworking the whole thing, they just scaled everything 300% and added a triple jump to make up for it. Oh no, not the triple jump! Halo 2 had the same... Sorry, hold on, give me a second, let me get some water. Halo 2 had the same issues with timings. Same with Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, but at least with Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, which I would love to stream on here at some point. I wanted to do it as a spooky spectacle, but unfortunately because I was sick I couldn't. But Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, it was so good in the beginning, but there were so many issues with it towards the end, and you could definitely tell that it was a rushed game towards the end because of time restraints too. But at least with that game, it has such a dedicated fan base that there's an unofficial patch that is still being updated to this day, mind you, that updates all the code in the game to try and make it as HD, as cool as possible, as fun, and added, like, they managed to find the hidden content that was... The door's open. They managed to find like all this hidden content and add stuff to help the betterment of the game, and that's really cool. It's such a cult classic, and I would love to play it on here because I love Vampire the Masquerade and grew to be invested into like the D&D RPG aspect of it outside of Bloodlines, because Bloodlines is just a video game, but it's based off of the D&D like Dungeons and Dragons form of it, so it's very interesting. You know what though, they scraped Halo 2 and completely worked it in 1 year and it still destroyed its predecessor. That's good, that's cool. Very cool indeed. And then, yes, Bloodlines is a very flawed but very great game. You can definitely tell towards the end that if you chose to be like more of a charismatic, persuasive, flirty type of character and not put a lot of your skills in combat, you would struggle towards the end. AKA that was me my first time playing the game. Alright, are we facing the, are we close to the Red Queen? I don't care for the combat mostly, absolutely. The rest is just chef's kiss. And then love to see people playing the first Alice. Is the name Pastel? That's such a cute name, I love it. Yeah, it's a struggle to play because I'm playing it as a PC instead of like that Xbox update version of it, but it's a pain, but it's so worth it. It's a fun game. Except for the underwater levels, those are absolutely horrendous.
Bravery and I are not on intimate terms. My natural curiosity is tempered with caution. Thus I've lived long. But now, ignoring my instinct to flee or fib, I speak the truth without regard to consequence. Your courage deserves no less.
Ooh.
You've suffered great pain, and you've caused some. You've endured deep grief and feelings of guilt, but you will be tested by a more wrenching anguish, Alice. There is worse to come. You and this Red Queen cannot both survive. You are two parts of the same...
What? What? No! Not the cat! Oh, fuck. Oh, now. Oh, it's personal now. Oh, no. Hello? What was that? Oh, no, there she is. Oh, fuck. The PC controls are so sloppy. And yeah, it's pronounced pastel. Perfect. Underlevel waters are... Underlevel waters. Underwater levels are always the worst. They are pastel. It's terrible. Hold on, the first Alice was on Xbox, as in the OG. It came out as like an additional DLC, quote unquote, for Madness Returns. So if you bought it, it came as like an extension for it, but then they took Alice off, and then they brought it back and didn't provide Alice. Which is stupid in my book, but oh well. I have the physical copy and I have the notes from the asylum in it. So if we finish this, I might read it to you guys. He's immortal! Yeah, but who wants to be beheaded? Not the cat.
Who am I?
Oh my god.
Off with her head.
That is not off with your head, that is off with your face! Ah! What the? Oh god! I'm almost out of health! What? Hello? What's going on? What? Oh god. Oh, this is a bad idea to use the Jabberwock staff, I think. What is going on? What is going on? I can't move! Ah! No! I can't move! What was that? Oh, this is janky. Hang on, hang on. Don't. She just slammed me into the pillar. I can't aim with this, I just said, as I managed to hit her somehow. Oh! Oh, I'm dead. I am so dead right now. Oh! Oh, that was a clean shot. That was a clean shot. Oh! Hang on, game freaked out on me. Give me a second. Alright, hang on. I gotta get all my other tabs open here real quick. It minimizes all my tabs whenever I try to save. It's absolutely dreadful. She's too dangerous to be left alive. I think she's us, is the thing.
Who am I? Off with her head.
That's a great line delivery right there, though. It's so calm compared to, like, how we normally see the Queen of Hearts. No! No! Stop! This ain't fair, Chief. I missed! I missed! What? How am I supposed to dodge that? I can't move during that. I'm dead. I'm gone. Come on. Ah! You missed! I mean, I've been missing a lot too, so it's okay. You know what? I might switch weapons. Hang on. Can I use the jacks? I might. Hold on, I might be able to. We gotta experiment with something other than the Jabberwock staff, I think. I do like the jacks. Those are pretty fun. I should have been using this way more often in the segment up to this. Okay, we can skip I can't. Ah! I can't skip it.
Who am I?
Okay.
Off with her head.
I gotta learn the mechanics. Give me a second. That's a new one! Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Never mind, that's a bad idea. I'm on fire! Ah! Did that work? No, I don't think that's working. Ah! Hold on, let me see. Let me double check. What are you doing? I might be working, I don't know. Just might be taking forever, but it works. Nope, never mind, it's not working. Ah! Okay, what weapon can I take? What weapon can I grab? Jabberwock's staff it is! I don't know if I'm even doing any damage! Ah! No! This is actually gross. What am I doing? Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. You can't get me! You can't get me! Never mind, you can. But it's okay. I almost fell like an idiot. Well, that's timing. No! Wait a minute. Wait, I lost like no health on that. Hold on, wait a second. I have no magic, hang on. I have no magic and I must scream. No! No! What am I doing to cause that to happen? Jabberwock's staff or the blunderbuss? Is the blunderbuss the... Ah! Is the blunderbuss the, That's not the Jack in the Box, is it? Whew, I'm almost down. I'm almost dead. Oh, shit. Okay, we're good. We're good. God, the music is fantastic. I feel thoroughly threatened. Did I do it? No! I did not! Leave me alone! It was a false sense of security. I need more magic. I need more magic. Oh! Ouch! Youch! Okay. Oh! Oh, those hurt. Ah! I did it! I did it! Oh my god! Happy music? Happy music? Oh. I should have known. Oh! Hi! It's not even her final form! That's a Mad Hatter.
I rule Wonderland alone.
That's me!
Your interference will not be tolerated. This realm is for grown-ups.
Raw, well-ordered, ruthless, careening on the jagged edge of reality. Self-pitying dreamers are not wanted here. They cannot survive here. You fear the truth. You live in shadows. Your pathetic attempts to reclaim your sanity have failed. Retreat to the sterile safety of your self-delusions, or risk inevitable annihilation. If you
Stop!
destroy
Don't make her
me,
cry.
you destroy yourself.
She's making herself
Now,
cry,
that
technically.
hollow part of you may survive. Stay, and I will break you down. You will lose yourself forever!
Don't listen to him, Alice! You got this. Oh, what is that? Oh no! Oh no! Run! I fell! That wasn't even me that did that. I panicked. You didn't think it would be that easy, did you? No, not anymore. What is that? What is that? How do I get it? Oh shit, what is that? Ah! Leave me alone! How do I get that? What is it? No! Oh, Alice! She's not jumping when I ask her to jump! Jump down. What is this? Oh, hello. I don't know what that did. What is that? Oh, no. Oh, I'm down. I'm down. Okay. Whew. All right. Initial panic over. Now we gotta strategize. All right. Oh dear. Your girl boss, Alice. Close your ears. Close your ears. That's the blunderbuss. Oh. Okay. Also, hi. Coraline Craig, like the name. We just read Coraline yesterday. How are you doing? Thanks so much for stopping by. You can find it earlier? Wait, where else could you find it? I didn't see it anywhere else but here. We're in the final boss right now. Coraline, do you want to be called Coraline or do you want to be called Craig for short? But, ooh, in pain. We're in the final boss. Hello? We're in the final boss right now, and I'm trying to get this weapon, and it's not wanting to cooperate. Where'd it go? It's over there? No, Alice! Alice. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm in panic mode, but we're doing okay. We're doing good. Final bosses always scare me a little bit, not gonna lie. Oh, got it! Okay. Close to Humpty Dumpty! Oh! Did I do it? I think so, it took all my magic. What are you after? Ah! That's the Jabberwock! Do I just aim or do I have to wait for an opening? Not the spiders. Those are that's the centipede! Wait, why did I change back to my blade? Oh, Alice! Alice! Don't do this to me! Where is the weapon? The weapon's gone! Where did it go? Alice, jump! I need you to jump! I need you to jump! Where did it go? It disappeared! There it is! Okay, note to self, I can't use it unless I have all the magic. Okay. So that only got half. Oh. Ah, there it is! Jump, Alice, my girl, jump! Oh, this is a lot of running. This is scary. We're still good on health, though. Still good on health. Give me a sec. I'll read chat in just a second. Let me get this first. God, the music is so good in this. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. I don't know how I'm dodging. I feel like I'm in Toho right now trying to dodge. I fucking missed! Oh no! I'm such an idiot! I gotta be patient. Oh my god, I can't believe I missed. No! Ah! I think this is the... Ah! Oh, no, Alice, no! Oh. Did I get it? No! Oh, those bombs hit me all at once. Okay, all right. Hold on, give me a second. Let me catch up with chat. I am so sorry. I'm like screaming into the mic right now. It's just, I felt it. I felt I was near, but who knows? Will you play Alice Madness next? Have you played Madness Returns? I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I have not played it on stream yet. I was hoping to maybe play it after this, since this is the first game. It may not be the best weapon for that fight because it takes all your energy, but I sure beat the queen with it the first time, so it is an option. Okay. I'll have to be on the lookout for it. I'll have to be on the lookout for it then. Because I might just play Alice on my own for funsies after this, just so I'm not stressing over trying to do it correctly. Okay, I'm assuming her getting hit, like, highlighting red like that means I did something right. No! My mouse hadn't even moved yet from the spot. Oh no. Okay, I think I know when I hit her at least. Dying. Those explosions pack such a big punch! No! Oh. See, it's like, now that I know what I'm doing, all of a sudden the game doesn't want to let me win. The game's like, nah. Nah, it's okay, she doesn't need to win. Jump, Alice, jump, go! Mouse, don't do this to me now. Oh, it's all the way over there. Hold on. Just keep running. Just keep running. Oh God. Okay, over there. It's over there. Alice, I swear to God. No! 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 All right, you ragers. I'm gonna go to sleep, have a rageless stream, and take care. Good luck. Hey, thanks, Homer. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you get a good night's sleep. And hi, Letstress again. How are you doing? I'm pretty sure you read the book Coraline, because you said you read it yesterday, and I bet you've seen the movie. Well, guess what? There's a Coraline video game. There is. Guess who owns it? Me. It's on the Wii. But yeah, I do own it. I thought the music in the game was fine, but I don't know how I felt about it. It's been a hot minute since I've played it, so I can't tell you how I think of it now, but I'll have to look into it again. I just need a capture card for consoles, because I don't own one at the moment. Not those explosions, please. I don't need those in my life. Alice! No! God, that packs a punch. I'm dead. One hit and it takes almost all of my magic. Oh. Why did I start running like clockwise? That works. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Leave me alone! I need the heart, please! Okay. Alright, now I need to just run in circles until I can get the, other heart, which I don't know which direction it is. But apparently, keeping moving is the best option for me, so I'm just gonna go all the way around. Alice! She won't jump! She won't jump! She won't jump! Alice, I swear to God, on all that is holy, please, just get up. Okay, I need to wait until I get all the magic. No! That's bullshit. That's not fair. Thanks for stream. Thank you, Homer, if you're still here. Dare you to stream Coraline. You should play on stream. Listen, I would if I could, but I don't have a capture card at the moment to stream console work. So, I need to talk with my friend real quick to see what he recommends and then get it from there. But I currently do not have the ability to stream console work at the moment. But I would like to, because there's some like old PlayStation 2 games that I'd like to play on stream. I think they'd be fun. Alice! Run, girl, run! God, this is so chaotic. This is not fun! Okay, okay, okay. She even has like the wails from like those creatures that I don't like at all. So hold on, we're in focus mode, guys. I'm sorry if I'm not saying stuff in the chat all that much. Run, Alice! Why did you stop? Okay, all right. I don't have it in me to yell. No! I'm down for the count. Jump! Jump! How hard is it for the space bar to register I'm trying to jump? God, old games are so fucking clunky. This is not fair. Come on! Come on, Alice! Are you serious? You throw everything at me all at once. Whoa! Okay. It's easier to run and jump this way than it is the other way, so... Ah! I say as I almost fall to my death. What? That missed! That fucking missed. I need to be patient. Oh my god. Alright, 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 alright. Run, Alice! Why do you stop when I turn the camera? Okay, heart's over that way. What was pushing me? No! What? Oh my god. This is painful. This is painful. I have the Coraline game too, but it's so hard. But I did beat it. I didn't think it was that hard when I played it. I don't recall it being like that difficult, but it's been a couple years since I've played it, so I'm not sure. Don't apologize. Can't beat games without focus. You're playing a game from 2000, days before bug fixes. No, actually, funny enough, there's a PlayStation 2 game that I would like to try and find it in-game, but there's a game, I wasn't allowed to have like Neopets growing up as a kid. It was just something I wasn't allowed to have because, you know, stranger danger, I wasn't allowed to have online accounts and things like that. And so I really wanted to play Neopets, but because I couldn't play the actual Neopets game, there was a time when Neopets The Darkest Fairy came out, and so it was a game that came out in like 2005, and it was coming out around that time, so I was like, well, if I can't play Neopets, I can at least learn the lore of Neopets, and I'm dead, by the way. One hit and I'm gone. But anyways, so it ended up becoming one of my favorite games. I don't know how how I'm not dead, but I'll take it. But anyways, yeah, I ended up playing that, but apparently there's like a whole underground map that was supposed to be in the game, but it just never came to be. Like, they had to cut it out for whatever reason, and oh my god, there's like a whole ass map with music, enemies, hitboxes under the map. It is so cool, and there was like a video of it that showed how to unlock it, and I was like, I need to try this. And it's just through glitches that you can do in the game, no help necessary, and it's awesome. And I'm just like, I want to get that in the game. I want to stream it and see if I can get it. I almost got just pushed off the edge there. Just what I wanted. I don't even know how I'm supposed to dodge that. Oh! No! Ah! How? How? What am I supposed to do if I get propelled when I'm not Okay, let me read the chat again. Neopets, it makes me so sad what they did to the site recently. All ugly, mobile-friendly pages that completely destroyed the nostalgia of the site. Oh no! And half of them are broken? Oh no! Didn't that release in 1999? Like, The Darkest Fairy? No, that came out in 2005 for the PlayStation 2. It was supposed to come out way sooner, like maybe in the 90s, but they canceled it to do some tweaking on it, and it ended up being released in like 2005. But there was supposed to be like a completely different character and everything, but then it ended up being like Tor and Roberta fighting the good fight against the Darkest Fairy, and I adored it. It was so good. Don't stop for anything! Oh no! We'll get there. Whoa! I see the heart. No, not firing there. Come on, Alice, come on, Alice, come on, Alice, come on, Alice! This is gonna take forever. I hope that you guys don't mind. This is just like Tunic. Oh. Whew, that was close. Every time I hear that war cry, I can tell it's the bombs. Oh, you know what? I'm already in momentum. I'm not turning back. We're going around. Bring it around town. Bring it around town, bring it around town. I'm so dead right now. No! Thanks for the follow, Coraline. Neopets in general. Oh, I don't know. It probably came out in the 90s. God, I feel old now. It's sad to think that we had all these cool games, well designed with great stories in the 90s and early 2000s, and kids these days just play Battle Royale and gun games. I beg to differ. There are some great games that are coming out nowadays. While they may not be like the most mainstream, there have been some wonderful games that I think have come out as of late. Like At Dead of Night, for example, is a game that came out in 2021. Honest to God, one of the best horror games I have ever played in my entire life. I have never been so scared. Paradise Killer came out in like the late 2010s. I played it in like, whoa! I played it and there are some, it's like one of the best mysteries and in the best locations I think I've played in a hot minute. It's that cool vaporwave look, absolutely love it. Helped inspire what my model came to be now, even. Just wonderful games that have come out. Heck, even games like, I'm gonna say it, I love Genshin Impact, and which obviously I mean, if you've seen my streams, you know I stream it. What the fuck? I play it regularly. And, I absolutely love that game. The swimming mechanics that they added in Fontaine are... when I quit playing Alice, I played, Genshin just to swim for a little bit, because I was just like, please, I need something of comfort! So yeah, well, there are definitely way more bad games out, as many as good games. I still think that I played a game recently that just had their year anniversary called Signalis. Oh my god, that is also a really good game. Very interesting mechanics, the art's fantastic, the story's really good. Oh my gosh, and it seems to be relatively pretty popular actually. So I say new games are coming out beautifully. Was that worth it? Not really. Definitely not worth it, but... Alright, doing it again. Come on. All right, I'm gonna look at chat here in just a second. Just give me a second to... I just want to beat this boss. I'm taking a glance at chat to see how far I need to scroll back. No! Don't you fucking dare! I'm turning around. That was a terrible idea! No. Because of you, I'm playing the Coraline game. Thank you. I'm multitasking. Oh no. Oh, well, I'm glad I could get you to multitask. Feel free to lurk and just have fun playing your game if you need to. Yeah, but there's something about the classic blocky graphics. That's just how it feels right compared to the realism we have. Yeah, there are some games where I definitely enjoy and exploit the clunkiness of it. Like, don't get me wrong, old games are still quite fun. I'm not bashing on them. Except the swimming mechanics and the hitbox flying mechanics in this game. Yeah, this one's bad. Oh. But, like, I just got one-shotted. Are you fucking with me? Anyways, also Pastel, yeah, Signalis, it was one of my spooky spectacles, and it's been... Uh-oh. Oh, now it wants to do this. Hang on, chat. There we go. It freaked out on me, all my stuff minimized. But, Alice! But, no, it was a very great first impression. I will need to play it for sure. I just realized the heart's in the other direction! Oh, fuck. Hold on. I see chat still chatting, but I need to focus. This is absolutely dreadful. I just heard the heart right behind me. Get up, Alice! Get up! Oh, she almost missed that. What is this white, like this yellow ring around me even supposed to be doing? Oh, it's gonna push me off. Never mind. Oh, I see the heart. Ooh, whoa, that was head on. Oh, she's predicting my movements. Oh, I got her. I'll take that. Oh, the sounds are so gross. Oh. I heard the heart. Oh my gosh. Ow! Fuck! Ugh, fucking hell. God, I need to be patient. That was not worth it, I don't think. Never mind, that was so worth it. Alright, this is a bad idea. It's time to move. Oh, did I do it? Thank you for the sub, Lustrous, thank you. Now it's the happy music. Rabbit! Oh, why is it so janky looking though? Happily ever after. It's us! Oh, and then we get a nice concept art of the dormouse. We did it! Yay! Oh my gosh. I just realized that OBS is probably freaking out and you guys might be a couple seconds behind now. I'm so sorry for that. Yay! I don't know why there's no music playing, but yay! Give me a sec. I'm gonna let the credits play here for a second, but now I actually can do stuff off screen. Oh, it's gonna be glorious! Okay. I don't know why there's no music playing. There should be, you would think, but I grew up with the PS2 and OG Xbox, so I'm hardwired to like old looks. I grew up with the PS2 as well. And yeah, I love old games too, don't get me wrong. As always, every now and then I'm always in the mood to play like, you know, Neopets or my Sonic games, because your girl was a Sonic fan growing up. She loved the games. This game is so hard. It so is, but it's so fun. Like it's so unique in its own way. You say that, but Half-Life 2 is old, and it probably has the best physics in any game, including water and swimming. I need to play Half-Life 2. I've seen like a bunch of stuff regarding like Gmod and all of that, but I really need to play, you know, Half-Life 2 and actually experience it for myself one of these days. Your phone's gonna die. Sad. Oh no, I'm sorry. At least you got to watch till the end. So that's good. We saw the whole ending and everything, and it was perfect. Gmod's funny. It is. It really is. Okay, so now that this is done, it's only been 2 hours. This might be a shorter stream than normal, and you know what? I think I need that. What my plan is that, I'm gonna let the credits roll. I'm gonna chat with you guys for a bit, but then once that's done and over with, the box game that I got, it's the original game, and what I'm gonna do is, it has a little notebook, and it came with the game, and it's notes from the doctor that treats Alice in the asylum, and I want to read that to you guys. So we'll get comfy in our just chatting screen because I don't have a top-down camera and I can't have the ability to do a hand cam yet. So we'll go into our just chatting and play some music, unlike the credits here, and we'll chill out and it'll be great. Let's go. The nightmare is over. Yes, it is. Also, hi, Fern. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. I'm so glad that you caught the end of it because I'm so happy. Now we can play Madness Returns, so I can get a feel for that game as well. Why is OBS freaking out all of a sudden? I keep going into the red in OBS and I don't know why. Don't end stream. I'm not ending stream. Don't worry. Don't worry, Lustrous. Not to worry. We're gonna read that. I did want the credits to roll. Dog. Spike. Dog. I love that the dog gets a credit. All right, is that it? Is that it? That's it. Okay, perfect. I'm never playing this game for a hot minute. All right, let's quit it. All right, Alice is over, but we're not over just yet. If you guys will bear with me while I get some music back on, now that I can actually stream this, I will read those notes to you. Just let me actually get some music for you guys real quick. Let's go to my just chatting here. You know what will be perfect for this is the soundtrack to American McGee's Alice. There we go. I need a new keyboard. I need a new keyboard. This one's so clanky. Alright, this might be loud, but give me a second to get it. We'll put it on shuffle. No, we'll just play it as is. But we'll loop it. It won't let me loop. Hang on. Come on, game. Bye, I had fun. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Coraline. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you to stop on by. And yeah, we definitely appreciate it. And thank you so much for the follow. And just be on the lookout for more streams. I post all my stuff on like Twitter, like my schedules and stuff. Usually on Mondays because I don't stream on Mondays. But just be on the lookout for that. And be on the lookout for any notifications because we're not done with streaming anytime soon, even with Spooky Month almost over. So, hold on. Why is YouTube freaking out on me? Give me a sec. Give me 1 sec. What? Why has YouTube been terrible with their playlists lately? I don't know why. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Now it's looped. Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming. I like Christmas. All right. All right, so we have the music going. I'm going to turn that up a little for you guys, so give me a sec. I'm going to pick up that book, and I will be right back. Hello, I'm back. Sorry about the game. Sorry about the soundtrack freaking out there. Hello. I will be back though, so you know. Yeah. There's no obligation to watch my streams. If I play a game that you're not a fan of, don't worry. There'll be plenty of other stuff to watch. But yeah. So I have the notebook. So this is the Rutledge Private Clinic and Asylum Casebook. Patient Alice, date admitted November 4th, 1864, and the physician is, I have no idea how to pronounce this first name. It's Ironmiss Q Wilson. We're just gonna call him Wilson, all right? Wilson here. Let's see. So this is the casebook that came with the original. Is this from the Asylum Patreon? No, it is not. This is from the actual original game. So I bought on eBay the 2000 game of Alice, right? And so I guess it came with this notebook that is one, not only the notebook, but two, also talks about Alice's time in the asylum, written by him, and it's really neatly packaged. It's quite new, despite the game being used, so whoever had this really took care of this book, and it's perfect. So I thought it would be fun to read this to you guys. The handwriting is in cursive, and it's definitely from a doctor, because even though I can read cursive, it is hard to see. So I might look like my eyes are closed for a while, and that would just be me trying to read this and squint. This is different than reading on, than reading on the screen here like I did with Coraline. So give me a second to make sure that my stream is actually still running, because I have been in the red for like a hot second now. And I wish it would just go back to green. Give me 1 second. Okay, so Alice, so this is the private casebook. All right, so, and I believe you can read this on the wiki too, so, but I think it would be fun just to read this for you guys as well. Let's see. So we have, okay, page 1. I don't know how many pages are in this. Their page numbers aren't listed, but there are some nifty pictures in here too, and like notes on the side. I might have to post this sometime later so you guys can see it. Let's see. I hope the music's not too loud while I read here. There, we'll turn it down just a little more and we should be good. All right, so November 4th, 1864. Received confirmation from the superintendent that I will be given the opportunity to treat a very troubled and difficult patient. Dubious honor. Her name is Alice, and her prognosis is not promising. After looking at her file, I'm astonished she has survived this long. She has been nearly comatose for a year. Oh dear. Let's see. Would I have admitted her had I known then what I know now? And then these are extra notes that are in by Wilson later. So in written in red, it says, would I have admitted her had I known then what I know now, which was done in, it looks like October 3rd, 1873. November 11th, 1864. Mute on a stretcher with her head curiously bandaged, Alice seems to cling precariously to life. Her burns have healed remarkably in the year since the fire, but she languishes in a deep trance like dementia. God, this cursive's terrible to read. It's as if the blaze consumed her senses. Deaf, dumb, and blind to all stimulation, she's a fair match for the infirmary's gloom. In a frenzied instant, a what? A what feline? Carefreed feline purred on Alice while she was about to be carried inside. Startled by the cat's yowl, the nurses? No, I can't read this! Oh, shit. The bearers lost their grip and dropped the watch girl to the ground. Wow, holy shit, I can't read this. Wow, this is a doctor's handwriting, that's for sure. Most curious to behold, the cat stood stop Alice as if claiming territorial right, or as if defending a captive in the day's hunt from other hungry predators. Only when the orderly threatened it with a stick did the creature scamper into the nearby hedge. Even then, the cat crouched beneath the shrubbery. With eyes agape, it fixed on Alice as if it had some vital interest in our proceedings. And then back onto the first page, it says in red, it pays to heed the feline, something I've learned over the years, in October 21st, 73. November 13th, 1864. This is going to be a long read, I can just tell. In the 12th month since the conflagration? Yeah, conflagration, Alice has dropped further into a grim and darkly quiet abyss. It's a wonder the superintendent didn't bury her deep within the Bedlam catacombs, sorry, I'm thinking Coraline. The surgeons were able to cure the flesh, but they've done nothing to treat the inflammation of her brain. I'm not sure what he expects me to accomplish with her. I suppose he thinks that in my 23 years within these troubled walls, I've mastered a curriculum not taught in Oxford's classrooms. November 14th, 64. Her one possession is a toy, a sooty, stuffed rabbit whose single button eye dangles from a loose thread. Plaything from her time of innocence and her only link to life before the fire, the rabbit is now sentinel to Alice's deepening dementia. And then written in red here, it says, the rabbit may prove a valuable instrument for shock therapy. I should have noticed it sooner, on October 21st, 73. December 8th, 1864. When I hold a flame to her eye, nothing in her vacuous gaze betrays the faintest glimmer of response. I clap a pair of blocks at her ear. Nothing. Neither her sight nor her hearing appears to be damaged. Still, she registers nothing at all. The rumor I passed on by Reverend Model, amongst others, alleges that she feels nothing, not pain or fear or other torments, is neither credible nor kind. Still, she is far, far gone, this one. She has dementia. I think it's like a comatose state more than anything. She's kind of in a comatose state right now, which I'm assuming is like kind of her in her Wonderland right now. December 9th, 1864. In many ways, it's as if she's in the grave already. Her countenance, so still she appears to be in training for the coffin. Instead, if she were to die today in this old hospital, nary a person would take note other than those few who recall her name from the papers. Those few who'd mutter to themselves, "Ah, that's a shame, the poor girl," and then turn the page to learn more of the recent stabbings in Notting Hill. So these are just like his own personal notes, it looks like. Written in red, so quiet she appeared. Was the deep madness already coursing through her mind? On October 23rd, 73. And again, these are like 1873, 1864, stuff like that, so I don't want to leave you guys alone there. December 10th, 1864. Though she appears weak, she must have a strong constitution to survive until now. Her fever persists, her breathing heaves violently at times, and even after more than a year of healing, burns so massive commonly cause great discomfort. You'd never imagine she's in any distress, though, the way she's stretched, as lifeless as the British Museum mummy. I dare say, however, that I'll stir her from her dreamery, even if the response is involuntary. I'll begin tomorrow with a steady treatment of cold plasters and bloodletting. The bleeding might cause some relief to her dementia. I also have a few shock apparatus that I'd like to try on her. I'm curious to see how she reacts to this treatment. Because remember, mental health treatment back in the day was bloodletting and shock therapy. Yeah, lots of shock therapy. And bloodletting. December 14th, 1864. The physicians who treated her burns reported that she barely noticed when they debribed and dressed for wounds. Indeed, she rarely showed any agitation at all while they examined her over the months. They also report, however, that on some nights she howled like a banshee. When the nurses responded to the screams, Alice would hush as if magically released from her demons. Eventually, they stopped responding to the outbursts, and even after a short while, she stopped uttering any noises whatsoever. So she's sort of a lab rat? No, she's just a patient within the hospital. It's just she's a more severe case in this asylum, basically. She's just so mentally traumatized and physically damaged, it looks like, from the fire that she survived that her parents and her sister did not, that she's just gone into this comatose state as they're, trying to treat her. So just mental health treatment way back in the day, especially in the 1800s, was absolutely abysmal. So yeah, that's what it is. So they weren't treating her like a lab rat. They were just treating her like a patient, basically, which was not necessarily the best back in the day, but at least they're not treating her like a lab rat, basically. January 6, 1865. Another patient died in the night. I've been treating her with the same potion I intend for Alice. I have been quite certain she was improving with each subsequent vial, so this development is quite vexing. Perhaps the stronger mixture was too much for her chronically weak chest. A little more experimentation is in order before I feed this serum to Alice. And then written in red, it says a little less laudanum and a little more camphor might have spared her. In December 13th, 1973. And this is talking about the girl who unfortunately passed away, it looked like. January 22nd, 1865. The bleeding doesn't appear to be a significant change, except for the increased pallor of her complexion. Contrasted against her drab rags, she's found an uncanny shade of gray. The bloodletting will prime her constitution for my restorative potion. And then February 18th, 1865. The amputations, 3 amputations in a week. That's a high number for any hospital. I dream of wiggling stumps and splintery crutches. I mumble a prayer of thanks to Napoleon's surgeon. How terrible the screams must have been before he discovered the technique for painless amputation. I can't seem to escape the chloroform's cloying odor. I guess this is just like a mental note, because obviously Alice did not get amputated for any kind of limbs from what we saw at the end there. That's interesting. This guy sounds like an alchemist. Let's see, February 23rd, 1865. Oh, excuse me. Through the windows of my laboratory, I can glimpse the garden ward. Nurse D is leading a group of children to the airing room. I listen to the great shuffling of feet on the pebble path. Will Alice, I wonder, ever stroll the grounds with the others? Will she ever regain her senses? Or, for the rest of her days, will she remain cloistered behind these thick gray walls? Based on her progress so far, it seems futile to hold out much hope for a cure. Written in red, little could I have imagined her mind would eventually gambol in unimaginable forests and gardens. The first, January 27th, 74. And that's written in red. So on February 24th, 1865, in the first months of her treatment, a surgeon by the name of Grantham took particular interest in Alice's case. He viewed her early reluctance to rejoin society as quite normal considering what she'd been through. The all-consuming fire, the loss of one's entire family, the shattered and scorched body. It's quite natural for anyone, let alone a child, to give way under such strain. God, this handwriting. Yet, as the months pass, and as Grantham became more familiar with Alice, he began to comprehend that her problems were a manifestation of a far graver trauma. Bones eventually mended, as did the scarred flesh. Yet Alice remained locked away in her cocoon. Unfortunate chap, this Grantham. Seems like he had a collapse of his own. One day he was going about his hospital routine, presumably amongst the feeble and infirm. The next day, though, no one knows why, he turned up every bit as diseased as one of his patients, speaking gibberish and smashing apothecary jars. I've seen it happen here where doctors pass over to the other side, and frankly, I am surprised it doesn't happen more often. At any rate, Grantham's tale concludes with a particularly grisly accident with a surgical implement. Ooh, poor Grantham. Just when, he had an idea on how to help Alice. Oh dear. March 23rd, 1865. Nothing seems to aggravate the girl. I've tried restraint, handcuffs, leg locks, and straitjackets. I've tried solitary confinement. On the other hand, I've allowed her to small freedoms, leaving her for hours at a time unattended in the garden, yet nothing stirs her. I will have a number of methods, some of which I haven't engaged in since the old days, but I'm begging to doubt anything can bring about a change in this one. April 1st, 1865. Each year on this peculiar day, I pause, exactly at noon, according to my pocket watch, to ponder the absurdity of such a day. It's not ironic that we here should celebrate a holiday dedicated to fools. So it's April. So even back then, April Fool's was April Fool's. The girl has shut down completely. If it were possible, I'd say Alice has retreated even further into what the European practitioners of psychiatry call her psyche. I keep trying different methods, but unless there's some sort of marked improvement, there's no reason to hope. I'll document progress, if indeed there ever is any progress. September 7th, 1873. Whoa! 73? That's a jump! After years of slumber, she chooses to speak to us with a picture, a drawing of some sort of cat. Really, it's nothing like any cat I've ever seen. And then on the other page is a picture of the Cheshire Cat with his sly little grin, leaning against a tree branch, looking down, basically. So he's up in the trees, and we're in the perspective of someone looking up into the leaves, and he's just chilling there looking down at us. Written in red, even a drawing so bizarre couldn't foreshadow the imaginings to come. March 29th, 1874, sorry. September 9th, 1873. I admit to a certain amount of excitement over Alice's scent awakening? Uh-oh. I have to be careful, though. At this point, it's difficult to tell what this development, what I'm pleased to call her progress, signifies. September 10th, 1873. While Alice napped following her afternoon sedation, Nurse D took it upon herself to replace the rabbit's missing eye. Even after living so many years in an infirm population, it can still surprise me a seemingly trivial act so can trigger such a remarkable reaction. Alice woke up from her nap and began to sob hysterically. Tell me what's wrong, pleaded Nurse D. What is it, dear? In an instant of semi-awareness, Alice spoke a sort of poetry. Into the hole again, we hurried along our way. Into a once glorious garden now spent in dark decay. She continued to cry, and it was only when Nurse D plucked the newly stitched eye from the rabbit's face that Alice fell back into her customary state. I compare her response and my reaction to it to the person who daily tosses a pebble into the pool of still water. Day after day, the pebble plunges to the murky bottom, causing a few nearly imperceptible ripples. One day, however, the pebble miraculously strikes a fish. I can't read this, I'm so sorry. What are the odds other than incredible to ponder? And what are the effects compared to the ripples? Nurse D, to follow the analogy, struck a fish in the pond today. I don't know whether to cheer at this response, any response, or grow alarmed over the intensity of her emotional outbursts. At least we discovered one thing. She can speak. And then written in red, it says, with such behavior, maybe it was a mistake to stir these waters and awaken her. On March 29th, 1874. September 11th, 1873. When she is so inclined, Alice can draw. This morning, I was greeted by another of Alice's artistic phantasmagorias. What is it she's rendering? I can only think a deception of her nightmares of hell. And of course, deceptions of nightmares of hell, do you want to know what that says? It's the shrink. It's when we're tiny and small, and it's basically just kind of a setting with big mushrooms, giant tree, and then one of those flowers that can attack us in the distance. So that's really interesting. Wish I was born in the 1800s. Lustrous over here being like, I was born in the wrong generation. Love it. September 12th, 1873. 2 demented youths hung themselves side by side in the ward last night. As a result, I couldn't devote any time to Alice or any other patients. There was some dissension from the townsfolk about not wanting these suicides to be buried within city limits. Yeah, that's how they treated mental health back in the day. After some discussion, they relented. It was agreed to bury the boys separately in a clandestine fashion. One will be buried far behind Ramsbottom Church, the other in Richchester. September 15th, 1873. It takes 2 to feed her, one to wedge open her mouth and the other to funnel food and medicine down her throat. Her jaw, it seems, is clenched in a death's grip. October 1st, 1873. For the past fortnight, I had labored until dawn in the laboratory preparing a new potion. Her recent activity has reinvigorated my research. I discovered last night, quite by accident really, that the smallest infusion of prussic acid and, strychnine brings about a curious reaction. At least it seems to work well on the rats. Too much of either ingredient could prove quite lethal, of course. Of course. Let's see. October 15th, 1873. Approaching Alice's room, I heard the muffled sounds of laughter. A pair of orderlies were cursing at her and threatening her with leather straps. It's easy to see that this pair was wearing from the same... Whoa. It's easy to see that this pair was wearing from the same teat. Alice didn't respond to their tomfoolery, and the orderlies were not impressed by my reprimand. Good help is so hard to find. Oh, they were making fun of her? That's so mean. I'm a Gen Z and I hate it. Every generation has their good ups and downs, unfortunately, it seems. Everyone does, trust me. Let's see. In October 18th, 1873, the superintendent paid a visit. The smell of his perfumed handshake is still in my nostrils. He doesn't visit often, but when he does, he arrives unannounced and remains overlong. Typically, he flounces through the infirmary pretending to be interested in this case or that. This time he requested to see Alice and asked for the leeches. When she refused to stir, the superintendent stretched wide his mouth in a yawn to infinite boredom. When I displayed some of her recent artwork for the superintendent's attention... When I displayed some of her recent artwork, the superintendent's attention was caught again as if someone fetched his fatty palm with a hot poker. And then written in red here it says, he was in a very agitated state when he departed on April 7th, 1874. Let's see. October 24th, 1873. Nurse D has been listening from outside the door. Alice, it seems, has been muttering inarticulately. Though no one can understand her, it's likely she's addressing the one-eyed hare. October 26, 73. Her case is not overly remarkable, at least not when compared to the countless other patients who live within these walls. I'm not minimizing her tragedy. An undeniable strain is enough to set anyone's mind askew. Imagine the horror of leaving the piteous cries of your entire family, trapped in their burning bedrooms, and being unable to help. Alice certainly heard such screams. I imagine she's been hearing them for 10 years. 10 years. And then written in red, looking back, I retract this statement. Her case is most remarkable. On April 7th, 74. October 28th, 1873. I wedged a spoon into her clenched teeth while Nurse D, serving as my reluctant assistant, poured the newest potion down her throat. While the convulsions commenced, I double-checked the harness, turned down the flame, and left the room. It's a matter of waiting now. She'll have a fitful sleep tonight. November 3rd, 1873. I heard the clock ticking onward past midnight, and then I'm suddenly aware of other sounds. In the barren pit of the night, the most disturbed minds are alive throughout the asylum. Alice isn't stirring, so I listen to the blood-curdling shrieks of haunting clank and shackles.
What conspiracies are we cooking on the menu today?
Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Pastel. I appreciate it. We're almost halfway through this, actually, so we're almost done. But thank you so much for the follow. I definitely appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the rest of these streams that I do in the future. Hold on, you're Gen Z too? I'm very, very early Gen Z, yes. I'm in that group where it's like, are we Gen Z or are we millennials? We don't know. So we're just here. We're vibing. But yeah, I think technically I am considered one, but if I am, it's like the very, very early version of Gen Z, I guess. November 3rd... Oh, wait, no. Hang on. What was it? Oh, excuse me. Alice isn't stirring, so I listen to the blood-curdling shrieks of haunting clank of shackles, the insane groaning, insufferable babble, and lunatic mutterings. After the initial convulsions, Alice's body again appears lifeless. If it weren't for the sporadic utterances of her sleep, I'd hold the mirror to her mouth. It's impossible to comprehend what she says. It sounds like too glum, or through him, or boo hum. Nonsense, really. Is it a person's name, a place, or simply some conjuring of this raving delusion? I yell the utterances into her ear and prick her shoulder with a needle. She gasps, but her speech does not become any clearer. The potion courses through her blood. Sitting in this cold room reminds me of the last treatment here. The shredded padding recalls to my mind the patient who believed rats spoke to him. They lived in the padding, he said. Indeed, he believed the spirits of his ancestors spoke to him through the rats. After the surgical drilling, he stopped having such delusions and was removed to the dormitories. Alice remains quiet. And then written in red here it says, Boojum? But how does she constrain such fantasies? In April 11th, 74. 1995 is the beginning. Yeah, I think that's what I've been hearing. I'm not too far from that. So I guess I am considered a Gen Z. In November 17th, 1873. She didn't stir for 2 weeks after the last treatment. Day after day, the orderlies forced the medicine-laced broth and other necessary gruel into her. Perhaps, again, I was mistaken. Perhaps nothing can save this girl. She signaled a return to Sempt consciousness with yet another sketch. And then written in red, it says, my suspicions are confirmed. Those oafish orderlies are the superintendent's misgotten nephews. And that is April 13th, 74. So then in November 21st, 1873, once again the orderlies were up to their usual pranks. Wary of prying open Alice's mouth, the orderlies started feeding Alice's toy rabbit, spooning porridge into the stuffed toy. While engaged in this feeding, the orderlies learned an essential lesson in asylum protocol. Never turn your back on a patient, no matter how docile she seems. From information I've gathered, Alice woke from her comatose state and attacked the orderlies. Quite venomous in her outburst, she pursued one of the twins with a spoon. Even in her condition, she was able to deliver quite a gash. She clutched the spoon like it was a butcher knife, gouging into his fleshy cheek. Ceasing in midst-attack, she turned the spoon on herself, digging into her wrists, trying to open up her veins. I stitched her wounds and tended to the orderly. Alice shouldn't suffer any permanent physical scars. It's too early to say the same about the orderly. She's returned to the dormant state. Nothing I say or do can entice her to relive the early morning animation. And then written in red it says, an outburst such as this shouldn't have surprised me. On April 13th, 74. Let me see. So, from the sound of it, it almost sounds like the orderly twins are Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Do you think so? I think so. I think so. Oh, I forgot gruel was the stuff they used to eat back then. Absolutely. That's what they called food. They fed a toy. Yeah, I think they were just mocking Alice more than anything, so they were quote-unquote feeding the stuffed toy. I should have mentioned that the quotation marks are in there, but yeah, it just seemed like they were mocking her. And then she went on the attack. December 7th, 1873. There's been a slight change. Her mouth is now relaxed and we can feed her without force. When it's time for her elixir, she seems to part her lips slightly, as if she's inviting the new potion into her belly. Hardly a cure, but any change symbols progress. December 8th, 1873. A mangy cat was licking at Alice's cheek. It hissed when I entered and pounced into the windowsill. It must be flesh and bones, only to squeeze through the grate. I could almost perceive a smile on its scabbed face. It's curious how animals' continence can appear almost human. There are so many feral cats on the grounds. I wouldn't be surprised if they outnumber the patients. And then written in red, it says, reminds me of the cat that pounced on Alice when she arrived here. More emaciated, though. On April 26, 74. December 11th, 1873. Six insane children escaped today. No word has come yet regarding their apprehension. I hope they don't harm the townspeople. See? And then you can even tell in these kinds of comments as well, just how mental health was treated, because even though these doctors are in fact treating the patients, they're just like, well, I hope they don't harm the townspeople, you know, and stuff like that. It's really interesting. December 12th, 1873. Nurse D lifted Alice into a wheelchair and rolled her along with the one-eyed rabbit into the airing courtyard. Perhaps a change of scenery might entice a bit of cooperative behavior. The nurse favors the latest doctrine espoused by the commissioners. Compassion is creed of the day. I watched from the window of my study. Alice didn't twitch. Do you think that's where she got the illusion of the Cheshire Cat? Oh, excuse me. In terms of this, I absolutely think so. Yeah, the cat has been like our trusted companion throughout the whole thing, and it sounds like her cat as well. Because her cat, I believe, also survived the fire, I believe. So her cat is probably that. And so, trusted companion right there. December 13th, 1873. Something in the outdoor air might have stirred her imagination. On her return, she produced an intriguing sketch. Once again, she proves she is capable of doing something other than staring at the yellow paint on the ceiling. And then written in red, it says, "At times, there's talent in her madness." April 26, 74. December 15th, 1873. It's been 3 days since I removed the rabbit from her room. We can hear her screams growing louder through the doors closed. I read that totally wrong. We can hear her screams growing louder through the closed door. Sorry, I can't read. So they took away her rabbit! Oh! Wait, idea! If this is supposedly happening while the events of the game are happening, do you think that was when the rabbit got squished by the Mad Hatter? When the white rabbit got squished by the Mad Hatter? Do you think this, where they said, you know, they took the rabbit away from her? Do you think that? Oh. Ooh, that's devastating. So that means we're still shrunken and in the forest then, if that's the case. December 16th, 1873. The missing children were found in the abandoned schoolhouse near Milton Cross. The old schoolhouse. Yeah, and then the school in the game. So this is so interesting all of a sudden. 5 were returned to infirmary bruised and bloodied from their excursion to the world outside. 1 was found at the bottom of an abandoned well. Oh no. Oh, that's so sad. December 18th, 1873. She raves on, worse today than ever before, as her latest drawings all too clearly indicate. December 21st, 1873. When I entered her room today, Alice screamed at me to leave. I called for Nurse D. We strapped her down and increased the morning dosage. Written in red, what she means by repeatedly whispering, "eat me" and "drink me" still eludes me. On July 23rd, 74. Very interesting. So December 25th, 1873. She has returned to her trance-like state, with one noticeable exception. Her mouth stretches very wide whenever anyone enters the room. Whether it's for the potion or for the food, she's definitely inviting more. And then, wow, our next one isn't until April 4th, 1874. So now we're back. Now we're following the notes again still. So months pass and again, nothing. I've increased the prussic acid by 2 drops per day. I wonder if I'm wasting my efforts. Perhaps another patient would be a better choice for this treatment. April 17th, 1874. Nurse D, having lost patience with my treatment, insisted on trying a quote-unquote cure for her. She stitched the rabbit together and tucked it into bed with Alice. April 18th, 1874. Interesting development. Alice has returned the gift, presenting Nurse D with a drawing of a rabbit, though it's quite different than her toy. And then right below it is a picture of the white rabbit running around, it looks like in the Mad Hatter's domain, because there's clocks everywhere and it's got that steampunk look to it. And then written in red it says, "My watch?" And it's like there's an arrow pointing to the watch that is in Rabbit's hand as he's running. and that is on May 10th, 74. Yes, her brain is subconsciously accommodating to reality. That's what it looks like to me, for sure. Absolutely, Lustrous. June 1st, 1874. Out of nowhere and as shocking as a bolt of lightning across a sky. Out of nowhere and as shocking as a bolt of lightning across a sky of purest azure, Alice greeted me with a strange grin. And then, lightning bolted upon lightning bolt. She began to converse quite freely as if we'd been speaking to each other like this for decades. I'll include just a smattering of remarks as evidence. Not that the burden of proof is with me in this foul courtroom. Courtroom? Courtroom? Oh, probably to let her be released, maybe. Beware of Snark's poisonous spit. Roll the demon dice wisely as the game turns on you. Note the centipede has a tender underbelly. I enjoy the taste of mushrooms, but not the ones that bite back. We're still in the forest! Regrettably, I cannot regard this as improvement in her condition. No, I'm serious. The Snark's poisonous spit is the little centipedes with the war uniforms. The demon dice is the weapon we get in the game where we can summon a demon with it. The centipede has a tender underbelly, which is how we were supposed to fight it in the first place. This tells you how to beat the centipede. Are you serious? This is so cool. And then I enjoy the taste of mushrooms, but not the ones that bite back. Refer to the mushrooms that suck you in and then just eat you. This is so cool. I haven't read this before. This is awesome. Her Wonderland reality might collide at times. Wait, so the book is a sort of manual? I don't think it's a manual per se. I think it's just like a casebook for reading if you choose to do it, but it doesn't look like... It looks like it tells you how to do it, but it doesn't specifically say it. But after having read this, after having played the game, that's actually really cool. All right, June 2nd, 1874. Mad Hatter, can you shush up in the music, please? Thank you. June 2nd, 1874. It's a world of sheer chaotic terror and unimaginated bloodshed. That's the world she inhabits. So severe are her delusions, so fantastical and absurd at times it's difficult for me to listen. She speaks of a nightmare realm where everything seems bent on her destruction. Gigantic bayonet-toting ants and flesh-rending flowers, carnivorous fish. Oh god, the fish! Oh no! Yeah, the carnivorous fish and fire-spewing abominations. The range of hellish creatures populating her world is dizzying. They are, on balance, more deranged than the most demonic Bosch painting. As if I have been waiting and waiting for water to pour from a spigot, now the water has finally started pouring. I can't stomach the flow, nor discover its poisoned source. That is definitely poetic right there. June 7th, 1874. More and more she confides in me. She drones on and on. I think the elixir is at the proper dosage now. At times she seems to fear and loathe my presence, yet she speaks as if she can't help herself. June 18th, 1874. She spent the afternoon telling of a grisly siege between the life-size chess pieces. Having been hounded by a cycloptic pawn, it seems she dispatched the one-eyed monster only to be chased mercilessly over the living chessboard by a pair of renegade rooks. As usual, her description was vivid beyond comprehension, a chronicle decidedly more compelling than anything in Froissart? I have no idea what he's referring to. And then off to the side here, there's a picture of a white pawn, a white rook, and a white bishop in a fight, it looks like, and possibly losing because the bishop is flying. But it looks like we're now in the chess war at the moment versus red and white from Through the Looking Glass. Sorry about that, the music paused on me. Alright, June 11th, 1874. Dozing for a few minutes only, I woke to the sight of Alice's freed hands tugging at my watch fob. Shackles might be requested for future sessions, at least until she behaves. I'm taking her pencils as well. Let's see if this punishment provokes a response. Oh no, so you won't let her draw either? Oh no. June 12th, 1874. I should have predicted this, and this is underlined, by the way. I should have predicted this. Without pencil, she turns to poetry. Mange ridden to the core, he leads me through the fire. He leads me through the fray, with the toes of the of the what? What? How could you indent this kind of font? Oh my god. May ridden to the core, he leads me through the fray. With the toss of a jack bomb, I clear abominations far away. Okay, so the jack bomb. I asked her to describe a jack bomb. Cunning and clever girl, she asked me to return her pencil. The jack bomb is the jack-in-the-box bomb weapon that we get when we start fighting the Duchess. Very interesting. We're kind of all over the place. Her conversation... Oh, sorry. June 15th, 1874. Her conversation contains flashes of lucidity. Certain powerful words, however, cause her to dip back into her fantasy world, and a word like fire can, for obvious reasons, set her tumbling into an abyss of sadness. And then, written in red, her comparison can be clear, but her drawings show no such progress. On July 20th, 74. And then on regards to that, there are two drawings on both pages of this side. And so one is a picture of the jack bomb open, with the jack bomb like given this like evil, devilish, mischievous smile. And then the other one is of Tweedledee and Tweedledum. It looks like through the perspective of them coming down the hallway, like ominously making their way towards whoever's point of view we're in the drawing, which is most likely Alice. June 17th, 1874. Alice hurled the teapot across the room. How many times must I tell you I only take tea with friends? When does she say that in the game? With the Mad Hatter! Oh! Because remember, in the game, it has this whole zoom in, and she's like, I only take tea with friends and such, and that's when the Mad Hatter, like, betrayed her, and the March Hare, and the Dormouse, you know, and she has to fight him. I only take tea with friends. June 18th, 1874. At times she can be quite civil, and sometimes disgustingly vile. As an experiment, I've decided to suspend all medication except for a heavy dose of laudanum, which she's in the foulest of tempers. When she's in the foulest of tempers. You hear the crying in the music? Oh my gosh. June 25th, 1874. Perhaps more cold salt water treatments will cleanse some of the chaotic thinking from her mind. She has been ranting. In particular, she's been spouting violently against someone she refers to as the Red Queen. From day to day, her moods run the gambit from despondent gloom to vicious anger. The ancients believed that a strong wind blows through the minds of the chronically unstable. If a student of hypocrites examined Alice, he might diagnose there was a tempest with the force of 1,000 mistrals raging through her head. And then written in red here it says, though the queen dominates much conversation, and then underlined, Alice refuses to describe or draw the monarch. Her anger, though, knows no limits when she talks about what she'd like to do to the queen. On July 20th, 74. Give me 1 second here. All right, July 19th, 1874. In her most disturbing outburst in quite some time, Alice attacked one of the nurses while being bathed, called her Duchess. These are kind of out of order too, because like we fought the Duchess well before fighting the Mad Hatter or the Tweedle twins. So very interesting, very interesting. Hold on, I just thought of something. Do you guys Is it in the soundtrack? Do you guys remember when we fought the Duchess? I made a remark that I could hear, like, these screams in the music when we were getting ready to fight the Duchess. Was that when she was fighting the Duchess, and instead she was fighting the nurse and attacked one of the nurses? Was the scream in the soundtrack the nurse? Hold on, no. I'll find the music later, hold on. We're almost done. We only have like a couple pages left. Oh God. That's so interesting. July 22nd, 1874. From a recent conversation with Alice. What have you been doing, Alice? Attending the tea party, of course. Was it a grand party? Oh, most grand, dear doctor. I fear nothing, and soon the keep will be in reach. The Queen's keep? Or the White King's keep? Or the Red Queen's keep? Even though the Red Queen and the Queen of Hearts are kind of the same in this. Alright, anyways. July 25th, 1874. Her sleep is very restless one night and then calm as an infant's the next. She's become unprecedented. Oh no, he's not even, he's having trouble writing unpredictable. She's become unpredictable. He tried. Yeah, every now and then there's like a scratch with his pen because he like misspelled a word or something and he just didn't cross out this one. July 27th, 1874. Alice delivered another verse to her puzzling rhyme. They taunt me about the burning as if I were to blame. I clear them from my conscience with eloquence of my blade. Sorry. I thought this said black. If you could see this font, you would totally think the same. So the poem itself, or the rhyme, it says, they taunt me about the burning as if I were to blame. I cheer them from my conscience with the eloquence of my blade. That's what that says. All right. July 28th, 1874. She spoke at length of a place called the Fungivorous Forest. So this is out of order. Okay. It's a place filled with mushrooms the size of large trees, fungus and foliage that grabs at those who trample it. Carnivorous wastes fill with creatures who are as disturbed as any I've ever heard of. And then in red, she's drawn a picture of a place like this, I seem to recall. And yes, that was back quite a ways, actually, on August 2nd, 74. Her brain is broken and scrambled. Events may happen at different times. That is true. That seems to be most likely what's happening, Lustrous, for sure. August 10th, 1874. See, all the notes are starting to combine now, which is very interesting. It's difficult for me, August 10th, 1874. It's difficult for me to connect the massively passive Alice to the aggressively assertive, powerful person she describes in her dreams. Her exploits with the knife conjure images of a musketeer's swashbuckling panache. Images of a musketeer's conjure images of a musketeer's swashbuckling panache. Her acts of courage, those of a selfless hero. Those are not delusions of grandeur, quote unquote. This is simple madness. But what? And then in red it says, how does she really see herself then? On August 24th, 74. So all the notes, both red and written in here, are starting to converge together, it looks like. Unless the game was released after the book. No, this isn't a book. This was in the CD casing. So this came with the game. It came with the game. August 12th, 1874. Off with her head, it says in quotes. Those were her only words today. She wouldn't explain what this meant, though her face betrayed the violent anger that is usually associated with her tales of the Queen of Hearts. Written in red, it says, what does it say about me that I've grown accustomed to these such outbursts? On September 11th, 74. And then August 13th, 1874. Everything I can think of I have done. Treatments, remedies, disciplines, and pleasures, nothing makes a difference. Alice speaks when Alice speaks when and about she wants, recites poetry on a seeming whim, draws pictures at her own pleasure. She does nothing at my command, instruction, entirety, or request. She's become very willful, and nothing I do or say makes a difference. I truly do, however, become immersed in her fantastic tales of Wonderland. I wait for the day when she claims victory over the Red Queen and her minions, when Wonderland will be restored. Perhaps by this, Alice will cure herself, regain her balance, and leave this place of her own volition. Sometimes she appears to be so close, but at other times I'm certain it'll never happen, and she'll spend the rest of her life housed behind Rutledge's gaunt brown walls. With me. August 24th, 1874. If it's my keen invention you'd like to destroy, I'll withstand your best shot. I've only got the right... Whoa! I've only got the right toy. That's all it says. Hold on. August 24th, 1874. If it's my keen invention you'd like to destroy, I'll withstand your best shot. I've got the right toy. Is that her fighting the Red Queen for the final time? With the right toy? With the toy that we got at the end of the boss fight. Oh, that's cool. And then at the end is just the credits for the book and yeah, of the game. So it has like the casebook written, design, and then it has like the song when it was released and things like that. So yeah, this is copyright 2000. Look at that. And that's it. That's the book. That's Dr. Wilson's notes on Alice. That's so interesting. I enjoyed reading that, actually. Can you hear that? That was the Jabberwock speaking in the music. Can you still get the game? Yeah, you can still get the game. I bought it off of eBay because I think you can only get the physical copy, but I know that there might be ways to get it digitally, but I think you might have to have either the 2011 version when the game was attached to it, or I think Yui had mentioned at some point before that you could get it by getting some twists and turns, and then I think if you do it through twists and turns, you might be able to get it via Origin, if I remember correctly, which is like EA's version of Steam, and you can only get like certain EA exclusive games on there, but yeah, I bought mine off of eBay. And you can buy a lot of stuff off of eBay. I ended up just getting a whole box set, which came with the box. So it came with the box itself, the 2-disc set, because of course, older games in the 2000s took 2 CDs to install. And then it came with the instruction manual, and then it came with this Rutledge Asylum casebook, which is really interesting. Hold on. Now I'm curious. Let's see how much it costs. Let's see how much it costs on eBay. American McGee's Alice. Yeah, if you don't want like the entirety of the collection, it's only like $27 with shipping depending on where you are. So yeah, it has so you can get it that way. I ended up just buying it because I had the money for it. I paid like $45-ish for it for the complete box set, and it was so worth it. But it looks like there are a couple of others in here that you could get for like $12, it looks like, for the installation CDs and nothing else. And it looks like they even made figures for the game. Yeah, so it looks like, wow. There's Alice and the Cheshire Cat, there's Tweedledum, there's the Caterpillar. These are all figures. Wow, look at all these figures! Holy shit, why are there so many? So it looks like you can get Tweedledee, Tweedledum, the Rabbit, Alice, the Mad Hatter, and it looks like the Jabberwock. And then on eBay, someone's selling all of that for $549. I'm not doing that. As much as I would love it, I'm not doing that. Someone's selling it for $250! Yui! Oh my god, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second, chat. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, you can't see anything on here. Hold on, give me 1 second. Yeah, look at this! $250! Oh no, it's $50 shipping! Shit! That's like $300 still. That's not People took like 4 discs to install. Holy shit. You bought it? Oh my god, you bought it. Dare you to get it? I'm not getting it on stream. What are you talking about? Let's see here. Oh my, look, there's so many Alices. Look how many Alices there are. Wait a second. So we have Alice and the cat, it looks like. Another Alice and the cat, but like, whoop, with like lipstick and a glow-in-the-dark cat, it looks like. That looks to be Tweedledee, the rabbit, Alice with her hair like in her face, and the Cheshire Cat, Tweedledum. What is that? That's not the Jabberwock, is it? That doesn't look like the Jabberwock. That just looks like a dragon. It might be the Jabberwock. I don't know. It doesn't look like the Jabberwock, though. Then the Mad Hatter, who doesn't even have his hat on because it's so freaking tall. What is it? It is the Jabberwock. Okay, that's so interesting. Let's see. That looks nothing like the Jabberwock we fought in the game. This is so interesting. But yeah, Pastel, I'm so sorry. Here's the... You know what? That's not what I wanted, not what I wanted. Hang on. Let me cut it. There we go. Yeah, I can put it in the link. Why not? Hold on, let me make sure it actually works. Nope, that's just the Jabberwock. Hang on. Oh, but I want the caterpillar. Caterpillar looks so cool. Hang on, Pastel, I'll get you the link here. Give me 1 second. Do you want the one that's like the $250 one, or did you want the one that's like the $500 one? Let me make sure it works. Not that I am encouraging you to pay like $250 worth of this. Like, please don't buy it if you can't. I can't afford, well, I can, but it's like, I can't justify buying it at the moment. Because of just I'm still having those financial issues at the moment. So I can afford it, but right now I'm not really buying anything. So... I found it. You found it, Pastel. Fantastic. Oh, you gotta be careful with the links here, but I trust you that you got the right one here. That's definitely one of the Alice's ones, it looks like. Yeah, that's only like $67. That's not terrible. It's of the Alice one with her hair slightly in her face and the Cheshire. So that's... I do like the White Rabbit, though. The White Rabbit is very... It's very interesting. I don't know how to describe it. The White Rabbit is very cool. Yeah, I gotta be careful. I gotta be so careful. Because I'm also saving up for, like, more Twisted Wonderland merch at the moment. So these would be so cool to have, but at the same time, it's like, I can't justify it yet. This one is cheaper, but it's of Alice and the cat. I thought you wanted all of them. Anyways, that's it. Okay, I'm no longer window shopping. When will you play the second game? I don't know. It means I have no idea. I have the game, so it won't be too long when I play it. But I also have to make sure that I want Chad to know which spooky spectacle we're doing, and maybe I'll coincide those two together, kind of like what I did with this game, mixing in with all my Halloween themed stuff going on. But yeah, no, I was definitely planning on playing it next. I just didn't know exactly what I was going to play it alongside. You're gonna love Madness Returns. There's one level in particular that's amazing. I know a bit of the levels. Not too much though, but I know a bit of the levels. Once I knew I kind of wanted to stream this, I kind of was avoiding watching like cutscenes and stuff. So I recognized some of it when I watched it years and years ago, but honestly don't remember too much right now. I did hear that there were some DLC costumes, and I saw a glimpse at some of those, and there was a DLC costume of Alice in the white rabbit's attire, and it looks super cute. I would love to cosplay that, I think, at some point. But yeah, I think that's it for Alice. I managed to add an extra hour into the stream, so I think that's been pretty good. I keep saying a lot, I don't mean to, but yeah, the case notes was a very fun read, especially considering we're kind of confirming stuff that happens in the game with stuff that's happening in this. It's really cool to hear, and I'm glad I was able to share it with you guys, for sure. What's your Twitter so I can get notifications? It's actually in my About page, so if you go down into the About section of my Twitch there, then I have a link to my Twitter as well as my YouTube channel where I post all my VODs. So yeah, you can definitely look there. As of now, we are done, and I am ready to chill out for the rest of the weekend. I'm tired. But yeah, next week is admittedly going to be a bit slow because I do have some not obligations, but I have some fun stuff that's going to be happening over the weekend, so I'm going to give myself a weekend break, and most likely, maybe Sunday I'll do something, but we'll see. It's Saturday that I am busy with stuff. But yeah, just be on the lookout. I'll post on Twitter, or you guys can just see me when I'm live. I'm pretty consistent with my times. It's just the days that are a little inconsistent. So I am in Eastern Standard Time, and so my streams kind of they start roughly around like maybe 6:45 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and on the weekdays, and then they could go a little earlier on the weekends depending on how I feel. So hey, if you don't follow me on Twitter, at least you'll know I'll be consistent with the time. You'll just be like, I wonder when I'll get this notification at like 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time that Alaska Bell's live. See you next time. Hey, thank you so much, Pastel, for the follow too. I definitely appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the games that we play. Do you stream in the week? I do, yes. You're in the UK? Yeah, oh, that's cool. That's awesome. I have a couple of UK followers already, so I definitely try to accommodate to some of my more European region followers by kind of streaming every now and then pretty early on the weekends. But mostly I'm in Eastern Standard Time, so it's pretty late for you guys, I think. But no, Lustrous, I want to thank you for the follow as well as Sancho and Coraline. It's perfect. Thank you guys so much for the follows, and and then Winnie, if you're still in the chat or anything, thank you so much for the raid. I definitely appreciate it. Raiding me 7 minutes into my own stream to panic and pandemonium. And we're at perfect timing too, because we're at the end of our playlist here. It's perfect. I'm nocturnal, so I'm always awake. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you guys so much for all the follows and everything, and just be on the lookout. I don't exactly know what I'm gonna stream next week. It just won't be a lot, but it'll be fine. But thank you guys so much, and let me see if we can raid anybody. Give me 1 second here. I know I probably lost a couple of you here, but yeah, let's see. My friend James is streaming. He is playing more Breath of the Wild. He's checking off his bucket list, it looks like, in Breath of the Wild. So James is a good friend of mine. We did a collab stream just this Friday for Bigfoot, and unfortunately failed Phasmophobia half of that, but it was the game's fault. It wasn't ours. So yeah, I'd say let's stream him. Or raid him, not stream him, raid him. I'm subbed, so I'll know. Yeah, also thank you, Lustrous, again for the sub too. That was so sweet of you. Enjoy the emotes that I have. I only have 7 for now, but trust me, I will be having more towards later down the line. I make them myself. They're just super fun to make. And I hope that you enjoy them. Also, I have done some commission work for James in his podcast, Spin It Podcast, which is he and my other friend Connor do a music-themed podcast. So if you like music, there you go. But anyways, let us raid him. Because I haven't had the chance to raid him in a hot minute lately. He's been out and about. He hasn't streamed in a hot minute. So let's do that. James Breaks Games. All right, there we go. Be safe. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for the follows, and you all have a wonderful evening, and we will see you all next time. And just be on the lookout on Twitter. Like I said, there's no obligation to follow the Twitter or my YouTube, but if you want to see what other games I have played in the past, and if you want to see my atrocious older model, there you go. It's on YouTube. So, enjoy! Why is my model so far behind me all of a sudden? But anyways, my computer's like getting ready to conk out. I think it's good that we're ending here. So you all have a good one, and I will see you next time. So, bye-bye!
This is a most peculiar trip.